Hi, welcome to the stream. We're talking about going back to college. We're going back to college. Yes, we are going back to college because so many people in the world are going back to college. The students are excited. The parents are excited. Some of them are frantic and scared. But having our children protected, our college students being protected is so very important. And that is one of the last things that we think about when they have the going away parties and the open houses. People give money, they give gifts, they give all kinds of things, knowing the kids aren't going to go buy personal protection products, but we don't think about that. So here's some gifts. Here are some things that you can think about to give your child, or that person that you know that's going away from college, a gift to help them to be personal protected. Tonight is the pink collection. So most of these are pink, and guys wear pink, grandpas wear pink, and grandpas are still going to college too. So the first product we're going to look at in the carousel is the super cute pepper spray. College students want to be cute. They want to be protected. Some of them, a lot of them want to be protected, and they want to look nice while they're being protected. So let's go to this pretty pink collection. We're talking about being personally protected as we're going back to college. And tonight's collection is the pink collection. Okay, the super cute pepper spray and stun gun kit. Professional grade, maximum strength, powerful, high voltage. This one's really, really pretty. The young ladies will like it. Some of the young men will like it as well. There was a time where people would say, you know, these are for girls, these are for guys, but kind of anything goes right now, especially when it comes to being personally protected. The super cute stun gun and the pepper spray. Now make sure that as your young one is taking these things to school, that the school does actually allow stun guns on the college campus, because we would not want them to get expelled or get put out of school or temporarily suspended on their first year as a freshman or any year that they're at school. So this one is the maximum intimidation, responding to a threat with a powerful high voltage charge as far as the stun gun is concerned. The pepper spray also helps them to be always ready, always in control of their emotions and paying attention to what's going on, being vigilant, teaching them how to use it. Some of them are going to school this week. Some of them may already have started, but it's still time to make sure that they know how to use this, that they're taught, and that they have something, anything to be protected using what they have. So this one is the super cute pepper spray and stun gun kit to get your loved one or your young one. It can clip to the purse, the backpack, the safety. keys. It has a little key thing on it to keep with them at every given moment. If they're coming out of classes, coming to and from their dorm, to or from the library, wherever it may be. We know how college students are, carefree and just out and about enjoying their years being at college. This one's also a featured brand by the Today Show, Cosmopolitan, and Bloomberg, the New York Times, and many, many more. It has that bling bling that young ladies like, that some young men like as well. And so it is super cute, powerful, and can be very effective if used in the right way, giving them something again to put in their hands to go back to college. The next one in the carousel is another pepper spray stun gun combination. And the good thing about these, because it has that combination price on it as well, if the school does not allow them to have stun guns, then you can simply keep the stun gun for yourself and let them have the pepper spray. Teach them how to use the pepper spray. Make sure that they're ready. Practice a little bit with them, making sure that the pepper spray doesn't go off, that is not actually really pushed, because, oh God, that pepper spray is really, really powerful. Also, security lady tip number 1 for this live stream, make sure that you look at the expiration date of any pepper spray that you get, just to make sure that it is not expired or close to the expiration date. This one gives a powerful 12-foot burst, 12 feet. And you can speak with your young one and help them to pull out the good old measuring tape, measure off 12 feet so they have an idea of what 12 feet is. They don't want to spray it, someone is 20 feet away, because it's not going to do any good unless the wind is going that direction. And even then, it won't be as powerful as it should be. So that's something to keep in mind. It's durable, keeps it accessible. Again, if you see this one, it does fit on the key ring. So it's always there, because your college student is most likely always going to have their keys with them to get in and out of their dorm, or if they have a car, getting in and out of their car. They're always going to have their keys, so they can always have pepper spray. Anything is better than nothing, and pepper spray is a good one to have. Stun gun is a great thing to have as long as the school allows stun guns on the property. And the guard dog stun gun, the Hornet, and you have it in pink right here with the mini LED flashlight. Going back to college, it is imperative. It is so important that the college student, your college student, or the college student that you know of somebody else, maybe it's your niece, your granddaughter, your son, your uncle, your grandpa, your grandma, maybe it's your little sweet little old grandmother, and she's going back getting her degree after 60 years. But yeah, you got to be proud of that. She needs one of these as well. The world's smallest stun gun. It's called the Hornet. It's got the LED flashlight so that you can see, temporarily blind your attacker. And college students, we need to make sure we teach them that. It's not too late. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get this 2-day shipping just right out and get it to you, and probably don't have to pay shipping costs. Get it right away before they leave for college, protecting them with the world's smallest rechargeable stun gun. So they don't have to worry about replacing the batteries or not having any batteries, because this is in there and it is rechargeable, easy to carry, has its own Velcro pouch as well. But as you see, it really doesn't need the pouch, because you can put it on the key ring. And that's the most important thing, to have them and to already put in their brains, keep it with them at all times. They have their keys, then they have their stun gun. They have their keys, then they have their pepper spray. They have their keys, then they have their mace. It also has a safety switch on it, so that if they do put it in their purse, it can help prevent accidental discharge. It has that rubberized body, so it minimizes slipping out of the hand. And again, take it anywhere. Don't have to waste money on buying any batteries again. And it fits into the palm of their hand, so they can hold it, having that key ready to put the key in the door when they're going into their apartment or in their dorm room, but also knowing they have that in their hand. Practice with them. See, I don't have my keys in here right now. We just pretend like these are the keys, okay? This is the key on this end. This is the stun gun or pepper spray. have it in your hand, have your keys like that, learning how to maneuver it with your fingers. Once you practice getting it down to art of being able to hold it, if you practice it enough, if you teach your college student to practice it enough, and maybe you can make that some bonding time with them and practice it with them, holding this stun gun or holding the pepper spray in their hand, maneuvering the keys to turn that key right in their door, holding it this way, using their fingers, still maneuvering it again to be able to do it one-handed easily, using the other hand. Just practice makes perfect. Very important. So this is the Guard Dog Security Hornets, world's smallest stun gun. Perfect for any college student to take to school. This is college time. This is down to the wire, personal protection, making sure they have it, easy to use, very, very easy to use. And it has a flashlight. So also teaching them that they can blind the attacker temporarily. We hear stories all the time. And if you have a college student, I am certain that you have heard the horror stories about young ladies, young men disappearing, getting hurt, things happening in the college dorms, right on the sidewalks, right out there in the street. And if they had, I'm not saying that it definitely would have turned out different, but you have a better chance. Your college student has a better chance of fighting off an attack, fighting off a rapist, fighting off a killer, fighting off anybody that would do them harm if they have some type of personal protection device and have practicing using that personal protection device. So this again is the Guard Dog Security Hornet, world's smallest stun gun keychain. Awesome product. Get one of these, put it in your pocket. I've had several of these and they are small. The sound alone can make a significant difference. Just that sound, because that sound of electricity, that sound of shot just makes you anybody just, oh, what is that? I mean, you can put your hand close to something and it just, an outlet or anything that has an electrical current, and you hear that, and you're like, whoa, and you don't want to touch that. It's the same thing with someone else. If the person being attacked has that and just pushes that button or pulls that trigger, then the sound goes off and it gives that temporary moment, that fleeting fraction of a second where they can just get away or take the nearest brick or whatever needs to be done. I'm not saying hit somebody in the head with a brick. I didn't say that, or hit them with a brick. I'm saying whatever needs to be done to be protected, and having this type of stun gun can help that situation. Then we have another one here, which is really wonderful as well. This product is great. Going back to college, putting this in the hands of that student, that young man, that young lady, that elderly man or that elderly lady, that mid-aged man or that mid-aged lady, putting this in their hand is the world's only all-in-one stun gun. Pepper spray, flashlight, and it's the Olympian pink, as you can see here. It has, it only weighs 4 ounces. So it has the stun gun, the pepper spray, and the flashlight all in one smooth motion. If you look at this here, you can see this is a pretty nice thing to have. Scrolling over the photo here, the thumbnail, the USB charging, so you don't have to worry about batteries. Your college student does not have to worry about buying any batteries or getting any extra batteries, losing any batteries, if the batteries going, however they do when they get the green stuff all over them. Has the wrist strap to also for that extra protection of not dropping it and keeping it. Has the activation and the safety switches. Extra sense of security with the safety switches. And the stun gun is actually concealed. You cannot look at this and tell it's a stun gun. Now, if you know stun guns, like I know stun guns, you can see on the edge it has that little metal on it. Let me see if I can pull. I'm going to pull out my rhinestone flashlight right here and show you the edge of that. So this is one of my stun guns, and as you can see, it has a strap. This strap is so that they can put this in there, so if they happen to drop it out of their hand, they have it. It's not gonna fall to the ground because they still have it in their hand. On this stun gun, it's concealed because if you look, you can't see it unless I point it here. Now I'm pointing it right here, and then you can see it. If you look really closely, you can see those little metal things on the inside, right along these edges right here. So if you did not know, you wouldn't know. This looks like a typical pretty little glittery bling bling flashlight, but it has a really, really nice, powerful stun, just like this one right here. What this does not have is what the one you're looking at, the Guard Dog Security World's only all-in-one stun gun pepper spray flashlight. It has the pepper spray right in there that you can't even see it. But if you hold it just right and practice with it, like tell your college student, make sure, again, this can be bonding time for you as a parent as well, or as a cousin, or as a niece, or just person that loves them. Bonding time, working together to make sure that they're practicing to go to college, to be personally protected. Has the flashlight, 175 lumen flashlight, the red hot pepper spray. 16 feet. Now, the one we just looked at, I think it had 12 feet. This one has 16 feet of protection. So again, take that measuring tape, pull it out, let your college student know, okay, baby, this is about 16 feet. This is where you need to be thinking about, that's the range. Let me see, Sam maintaining a bundle of 6 day to day. Hey to you too. How are you, Sam? I hope everything is well tonight. Happy Monday, security lady. Hope your day was amazing. Rhinestone cowboy. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Dun, 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 dun. I don't remember the words, and I love that song. Yes, like a rhinestone cowboy. Well, I don't know about a rhinestone cowboy, but yeah, it's got that bling bling to it. Now you're going to be that's going to be on my head all night long. As soon as I get off this live stream from showing all these products to help keep these college students protected, personally protected, I'm going to be looking up that song, The Rhinestone Cowboy, because I love it. Let me say, I so had that same song stuck in my head when you said rhinestone. Well, we can be singing together again, like a rhinestone cowboy. Oh gosh, what are the words to that song? I cannot believe you have that in my head. See, that's what I love about about this position, getting out here, knowing things like this, remember things like this. So this one has the intense bright light to it. Intense bright light. You can identify your surroundings. If your college student needs to turn it on, they're coming out of the library. They just want to make sure that nobody's lurking in the bushes, lurking around the pillars, lurking around the statues. Perfect thing to have. Again, when we get most of the time, and I'm sure you probably have been there if you have college students or no college students, if you've been their parties, no one gives them personal protection products. Nobody says, okay, here, I got you a great gift. I got you a flashlight to keep safe. Nobody does that. And so they go to college without any type of personal protection, and it's not even on their mind. And we need to start making sure we put that on their mind to be personal protected and to tell their friends and to help their friends working together. The red hot spray, so you have the intense 175 lumens of pure white light on this. You have the red hot spray, 16 feet of protection. Again, remember, I got out my little trusty measuring tape right here and measure out that 16 feet. Wow, first we had 10, then we have one with 12, now we have one 16 feet with the world's hottest pepper spray. Plus, oh my gosh, it's got the UV identifying, and I still did not take out my UV. I did not take out my UV. Let me see. Sam said, I heard that. Nailed it. That's all I know too. That is too funny. That's so funny. But I'm going to think this is important about the UV light. Let me see. Hold on here first of all. Let me see here. Okay, I'm going to get this just for you, those of you who don't know. I know I have it here somewhere. See, it's up here. Back here. Okay, the UV light that this one speaks about with the UV pepper spray. It says the UV identifying dye. That is so important, especially, I mean, for anyone. When your college student is at school and they spray out with the UV dye, this is crazy. I love this. So it's got the red hot pepper spray, it's got the USB charging, it's got the wrist strap, it has the 175 lumen flashlight, the concealed stun gun, the activation, and the safety switches. It has a lot. This is like a perfect going away gift for the personal protection of that wonderful, wonderful, sweet, adorable college student. Some of you are probably saying, no, they're not so adorable. I've been waiting for this day all my life. Either way, you want them to be protected, personally protected. So the UV dye, it works kind of like this. It's actually liquid. Speaking of which, make sure you're drinking your water. Water does the body good, needs to stay hydrated. Okay, right here, this is a UV pen. This is my hand. Okay, this, if you draw on this, so I'm going to draw, let me see, make sure you can see this. I'm going to draw. Oops, that's not a very good circle. And now, as you can see, it kind of disappeared. Let me draw another one. That can. Okay, so as you can see, you can't see it because it disappears. Well, that's the way UV dye does. It goes all over the person. It burns the dickens out of them, and it burns and burns and burns. And it makes, for those of you who don't know what pepper spray does, pepper spray and mace and that whole category family of Oleoresin capsicum, it makes mucus just come out everywhere. It makes your eyes just tear up everywhere. It makes them close shut involuntarily. Your nose, you can't breathe. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible feeling. And it just burns. And even putting water on it, it just burns just like the dickens. I mean, like crazy. You take a shower and it burns even more. The next day you take a shower again and it's burning again. It's some horrible, horrible stuff. The one with the UV dye, it gets on and it stays on. It's got, like, this is permanent, like permanent marker UV dye. The spray gets in the skin and it stays on. So they can wash it off, but it's not really washed off. So when the police come with their trusty little UV lights, or detectives or sheriff county, whoever the law enforcement officials are, use the UV light, they simply put it on, and then you can see that. See, you can see how it shows that light. So right there. Yeah, and you see it shows exactly what it looks like. Now, of course, there won't be happy faces when the person sprays the mace all over them, but it will be. Oh, thank you for the love. Whoever just gave the love, thank you so much. It does that. So the person has a higher chance of being caught. The suspect or the attacker, the assailant, it's a lot higher chance of the person being caught when they've been sprayed with that UV dye. So for your college student's sake, not only for your college student that ends up spraying the person with it, but for all of the other people who will be protected, because the person will probably get caught just because of the UV dye alone. They're running, they're flailing, they're trying to catch stuff, they're touching stuff. So not only will their fingerprints be on stuff, but that UV dye, because the pepper spray is going to be all over them. they're going to get that pepper spray on other things. And it's like a crystal clear trail to wherever that person is going. So that's the good thing about having the UV dye and the pepper spray, which is what this particular one has. Great, great going away gift. And we have the trusty pen, the Streetwise. I love this one. I have this one as well and absolutely love it because the sound of it. I mean, it's got like that. I mean, the sound is just makes you like, oh gosh. And this one does not have, let me make sure it doesn't call it that because it's not. Okay, this one does not have a safety switch. It has an on and off. If you hover over it, you can see that black, the longer black on this pen, that is the on-off switch. So if you put that in your purse, and make sure you teach your loved one this, the person that you get this for a gift, give this to a gift, give the person to whom you give this as a gift, make sure you tell them this does not have a safety switch. So if you put it in your purse and you have a lot of things on top of it or move things around it, and you accidentally have that switch moved, you go in and accidentally push that button, you're going to get a nice little wallop that's going to definitely make you feel like, oh gosh, oh my gosh, it doesn't feel very good. Not saying that I've ever done that. I'm just saying, I'm just the security lady giving some tips here along the way. And you have a little discount on this, so you can pick one of these up. It's a wonderful little tool. Maybe your young one feels like they don't need a safety personal protection. They're okay because we know how young people are. They think for the most part that they're invincible. They can handle this because you're like, no, this is just something small. Just take it with you and make sure they keep it with them at all times. So this one, just test firing this unit into the air is often enough to stop an attacker. And that's what I mentioned earlier. Just that sound of electricity will make somebody stop that. And because the person isn't expecting it, it's that element of surprise again. The person not expecting it, it will make them, give that fraction of a second. And sometimes that's all we need is that fraction of a second to make that critical move. Use this as bonding time with your young one that's going to college. You still have time. The college is starting this week. So you have time, get that. Amazon can do overnight. They can even do overnight shipping. If your loved one is leaving like tomorrow afternoon, some places have same day shipping. So you can check that out and get them one of these products so that they can be on their way with personal protection in the palm of their hand, like maybe the Hornet or something like this. The Pain Pen has 25 million stun gun, the size of a marking pen, and it is about the size of this one. It's just a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, a little bit thicker than this one. It has more power than most models in the market today. Great deterrent, and that I can definitely testify to that. I don't know. Let me see. It's not the pen set over here. Nope, I don't have it over here. Okay. It has a strong metal clip. You don't have to be concerned about getting it stuck at the bottom of your purse, backpack, or pocket because you can use that metal clip. I have at times just clipped it right onto my shirt, right in the middle of my shirt, on a pocket. There have been times where I've clipped it up here and have it that way. So anyway, you can clip it so many ways. If you want to just clip it right on, on your little necklace, you can clip it on your necklace. Oh, the battery light. So those little lights that you see, those 5 lights, those are the battery indicator lights. So it tells you how much battery you have left. And the battery lasts a really, really long time. Great little product for anyone to have. Again, make sure that you're checking with the laws because you can get really excited about these stun guns and different personal protection products. Make sure you check with the school so that you know if it's legal or not for them to carry. If it's not, if there's no rules against it, if there's something like, there's no rules against it, but we just kind of prefer that they're not. It is about safety and protection. I'm never telling you to make anyone feel bad, but hey, if it's about personal protection, it's better to be personally protected than to not be personally protected. So keep that in mind. Okay, that rhinestone cowboy. Okay, let me see. It says, like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Like a rhinestone cowboy getting cards and letters from people I don't even know. Like a rhinestone cowboy, guys. I'm not a rhinestone cowboy though, but I had to say that based on the previous conversation. If you weren't here earlier in the stream, you're probably like, "Oh my God, what in the world is she doing? She can't even sing, and she's talking about rhinestone cowboys and riding in the rodeos." You know, I'm going to learn that song and I'm going to play it the next time I talk about this rhinestone stun gun. Okay, the next product in the carousel is the Avenger Defense AUDS 25-piece stun gun for women. It's powerful. It's a self-defense item for women and men alike. It says for women, but men alike. Right, bright LED, high luminous rechargeable flashlight, non-slip coating, and it's pink. It also has, it looks like it may have an alarm on it, but I didn't think this one had an alarm. Let me see, does it have an alarm? Okay, no, this one does not. Say it looks like it has the little things in it, almost like it did. Okay, it is a bright LED rechargeable flashlight. Again, using that as a deterrent to give you that extra few seconds that you need. Has a high quality internal batteries, fully rechargeable, and 30 to 45 days. So it only needs to be charged once a month. Have that adorable college student have this one, knowing that they only have to charge it once a month. And then you can keep up, every month, make that phone call. Hey, baby, gee, I love you. I'm just thinking about you. Make sure you charge your stun gun. Bye. Click, they love that because sometimes they don't want to talk to us at all. They don't want to feel like we're checking on them every minute of the day. And sometimes every week feels to them like every minute. Okay, it's compact and lightweight. It's only 4 inches long and 1.5 inches wide and only 2 ounces. This is really, really light. Taking these on walks, great idea because college students walk all over the place. Excuse me. So keeping it with them when they're walking, when they're going through the field, when they're just hanging out in the woods. Yeah, they do that. If you don't know that, mom or dad, get prepared. Let me see if there's anything special extra I want to point out about this one as well. Okay, they do give you 100% satisfaction. So if you're not 100% satisfied, you can call the company and let them know, hey, we need to do something about this. And this is the Stun Master. Let me see real quickly. Let me make sure. Make sure, again, using this as bonding time to make sure that you're working with them because you can learn something too. If you don't know anything about stun guns, you can learn something too. Finding time to work with them to make sure that they know how to use it. Don't let them get away with giving you that, I know how to use this. No, if they never had one, they don't know how to use it. So they need to know how to use their particular stun gun. Stun guns are all different, even though they may look exactly the same, function the same as far as the stopping the muscle movement, giving those few seconds to get away. But the button may be on the opposite side. They may be used to one that has the button on the right side, and this one may have the button on the left side, or it may have the button on the bottom, which some of them do. Maybe it needs to be turned on the bottom before they even use this side button. All these things make a difference. Not all stun guns are created equal. And we have the Stun Master. The Stun Master 12 million votes. The little guy, pink. I love the little guys. Yep, I have little guys too. And they are really little. They're like so big. They're like tiny. They're like smaller than this. They're like half that size. Like really small. Okay. If you are watching this live stream and you are out of the country, this one, the little guy, does not ship out of the country. And they have listed here for you the states that do not, that have stun gun restrictions are Hawaii, Illinois, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island, and Wisconsin. The cities: Annapolis, Maryland, Baltimore County, District of Columbia, and Philadelphia. Make sure that with stun guns, you're abiding by all federal, state, and local laws as it relates to stun guns. This one is small, 4.4 milliamps, depending on the freshness of the batteries. Let's see here. Okay, this one looks like it is not rechargeable, so that is something to keep in mind, that you will have to buy batteries for this one. And don't let the name little guy fool you. That's what I thought too. I was like, this is so little. I wasn't even going to get it at first. Like, it's so tiny. I don't know how much this can do. And it really packs a nice little wallet. Press the shock button and it thrashes 12 million volts out of the metal probes. Those little metal probes that you see on the top of this little guy. Tells you the safety's off when it's in the down. Middle position is the super bright LED light, and the up position is the shot. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm glad they have this on here, because this is what I'm talking about when I say every stun gun is not created equal. Most of them have an up and a down. Some of the flashlight ones have, let's say, this one, the Rhinestone, it just has a simple up and down. The Bash Light, on the other hand, the Bash Light has, I think this one, let me double check this one. It has, okay, the Bash Light has a simple up and down too. Where is my other one? Okay, that must be in the front room. Some of them, my other one that I just had last night, it has like, you push it up in the middle and it comes on low. You push it up in the middle again, it comes up high. You push it up higher and it has the strobe. Then you push it back to the middle from the up higher, and then it has the stun gun, the shot. So, or it's in shot mode, and then you actually have to I can't talk. You actually have to push the button to make it do the stun. So that is one that you have to get accustomed to and practice with, knowing how you have to use it, because in a critical situation, you're used to using something like the Bash Light, and you go to use the other one, and you're like, oh my God, and it doesn't work. And it actually defeats the purpose and puts you in a really, really compromising and possibly detrimental situation. So you have to know your stun gun. That's why I say practice with it. When you get it, know what you're doing with it, practice with it. The little guy, it uses batteries. You want to make sure that the batteries are fresh as much as possible. Make sure you test it to make sure that that battery is sharp, so that it's ready to go. But it is awful tiny, really, really tiny. Then you have the lipstick stun gun, which it does look just like a lipstick. The size of it is more like a perfume though. When you get it, it's not the actual size of a tiny lipstick. It's more the size of a tiny perfume bottle, like so big. Let me see. Probably, does it have the size here? Yep, it does. It's 5 inches long. So that's why I was saying it's about that long. And lipsticks aren't normally that long. So it's a little longer than a lipstick, but it gives the appearance of a lipstick. Gives the appearance also of a perfume, more of a perfume. And it's the keychain, which I love that about this. It's high voltage. It is rechargeable. It has the buttons that are concealed in the top, easy to carry because when you're actually carrying it, you can have it already halfway open. Nobody knows that it's halfway open but you. Again, it's the element of surprise, carrying it, teaching your college students to make sure that they practice with it so they know what they're doing when they carry it, and keeping it on the right side. You don't want to be ready to stun somebody and then the stun side is actually at you. And that just would not be a very good situation. It's also got the UV dye, identifying dye. Quick burst shoots up to 12 feet and can stop an attacker in their tracks. Again, make sure you practice not actually spraying the pepper spray, but pointing it. Pull point, pull point, pull point, pull point. Make sure you're practicing, knowing how you're going to pull it. Be ready and be prepared, because again, you have turned the wrong direction, then it's going to incapacitate you, or your loved college student will end up hurting themselves instead. So it's got that formulation, the 3-in-1 formulation of the tear gas, the pepper spray, and that UV identifying dye. It works fast. It lasts for about 1 hour. So it gives you the person time to get to safety, call for help, personal protection for your college student going to the library, coming from the library, going to class, coming from class, going to the park, exercising. Young people, they want to show off too, knowing they should not be running by themselves at all wee hours of the morning and night, but they do. So why not have them be protected at all times? It's somewhat like that young person who you say, I don't want you having sex. You shouldn't be doing that. You're not that age. You need to be married, but they're going to do it. So why not be protected and make sure that they are safe? And that's what personal protection is all about. Going back to college, being personally protected as amazing, loving, adorable, precious college students. And we have to remember, some of the college students are older. That senior citizen, you got to give her and him the protection they need, making sure they have something out there, because our world is just nuts. So you have the flashlight lipstick combo, the 1/2 ounce keychain pepper spray with maximum strength. Is made in the USA for a premium formula, from a premium formula. Great option for less than lethal. You have the options, so you don't just have to get pink. I have pink in the collection right now tonight. You can get black or you can get purple. And it's got the lifetime warranty. I love that lifetime warranty. UGuard offers a lifetime warranty on stun guns and tear gas sprays. They have the best industry warranty. You don't need to buy another pepper spray, just exchange it. Oh, nice. And they ship you a new one. See, okay, look at this. I mean, come on. Okay, not only do you get 17% off of this price today with the pepper spray stun gun combination, but you have pepper spray for the rest of your life. Does it get any better than that? The rest of your life. Your loved one, your college student, see? Your college student will have pepper spray. Let me see. Yep, and it has UGuard on it. So they know that it's theirs because it had their label on it. UGuard 3D pepper spray, maximum strength. Your college student will have pepper spray for the rest of their life. What a great gift to give them right now. And 50, 60 years later, 70, 80 years later, 90 years later, they have pepper spray for the rest of their life. And that is the lipstick pepper spray right there that I did not click on. For those of you who are watching from YouTube, Facebook, or any other place that I'm streaming, you cannot see the products. I've had several people send me messages saying that they cannot see the products, that you guys can't see the products on Facebook or YouTube. You have to come over here to the securitylady.live on Amazon to see that. And Joe Robinson, what? Oh my gosh! Joe Robinson is out there. Joe Robinson, you are one of the greatest Marines I know. You are one of the greatest former recons on the planet. And I am so proud and honored to have you watching my stream tonight. It is a definite honor and a privilege to know that you took the time out of your busy schedule to watch this stream. So all of you guys are probably wondering, who am I talking about? I believe strongly in giving credit to whom credit's due. And when somebody has given their life and they've given their heart and they've given their soul to several wars and several situations and gone in our front lines and fought to come back to so many people who really just didn't care, and a lot of people that do. There are people like me. There are people like you. Some of you who are watching the stream right now, that you would die yourself for one of our Marines, one of our Air Force or Navy, one of our Coast Guards, one of our, recons, all the people that fight for our country, that just sacrifice everything they are and everything that they have. Much love to all of you who have served our country. Kisses, hugs, and much love to you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Joe Robinson, for your sacrifice. Okay, the Streetwise Ladies' Choice. I sometimes get emotional when I think about our servicemen. Streetwise Ladies' Choice, guys. This is the ladies' choice, but it is also for men. Remember, everything in this stream is for anybody of age and following along all federal, local, and city and county ordinances as it relates to pepper spray and stun gun. The Streetwise Ladies' Choice 21 million volt rechargeable stun gun has the alarm and a flashlight. So this is the first one so far in the stream that has the alarm on it. So you have the alarm, you have the stun gun, and you have the flashlight. 21 million volt rechargeable. Don't have to worry about batteries again. Excellent choice for any college student, because college students, you know how they are with batteries. They usually don't want to buy them, and then they have 100,000 excuses of why they didn't go to class, why they didn't finish something, why they couldn't do this, because they didn't have any batteries. No excuse with this one. They never have to be without this one. Have it with them all the time. You can get one for the car and one for the home. It's got 419 ratings and has a nice 4.4 out of 5. Great gift for your college student. Whether your college student is 90 years old or whether your college student is 18 years old. Great gift. Built-in alarm. Safety pin. Oh, the safety pin. I have to say something about that safety pin. Safety pin has 21 million volts. This right here, it looks like a little happy little fluffy ball. A lot of people, you'll see these with little kids, little elementary kids, and older kids and adults have these balls because it's so cute and fluffy and looks like a little rabbit tail. Well, this one is not the little, this looks cute and fluffy, but this one is actually an alarm. This alarm is really, really loud. I'm showing you this because of the safety pin. For those of you who don't know what a safety pin is, the safety pin that it has on this particular Streetwise that you have in the stream right now, it looks like this. So it looks like that right there. That pin, I think you can see that. Yeah, that pin. That's what it looks like. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit so you can see it from the side. Thing right there. And you pull it out. And it has the most crazy loud ear-piercing alarm that I'm not even going to do it right now. I did it last night and I think my ears are still ringing from hearing it last night. Emergency only. On the pin on this one, it does just the opposite. Whereas this one activates the alarm. This one, this safety pin right here, it makes sure that the person can't stun them. So in case the person does get it away from them, they have it on their wrist and that safety pin comes out, which disables the stun gun so that it cannot be used against the person, which I think is a wonderful, wonderful safety and personal protection mechanism that's built into this gun. So the loud alarm that can be heard from anywhere. I had this particular stun gun as well, and the alarm can definitely be heard for a nice distance away. So if your college student is stuck, if they have been running someplace in the early wee hours of the day, or they're coming home late from night, from the club or from a friend or from a party, and they get attacked on that way home, whether it's attacked by someone they know, whether somebody tried to drag them into a car, into the bushes and to the weeds, into another apartment, wherever they're trying to grab and drag the person to, they just activate that alarm. And that alarm is going to stop anybody. It's going to make them run, or it's going to make them try to put the alarm out. But it's going to be somebody that hears that alarm. So this is a lovely, lovely feature. It's 21 million votes, and it has a lifetime warranty on this product. Great college gift. And the Mace brand Palm Stun Gun. The power of the Mace brand stun guns in the palm of your hand. I love that one. Let's see. Okay. I do so many demonstrations with these. I just have them all over the place. Okay, this is the palm hand stun gun. So you put your finger through it, any finger, this finger, this finger, this finger, whatever finger feels comfortable, you put it through it. And on the bottom of it, it has the little control on it. It has the button on the bottom. So it fits just perfect. As you see, especially if you put that middle finger through it or whatever's comfortable for you, then you hold it with the other two. So it's got one finger goes through the hole, the other two go on the side of it, and it fits just comfortably right there in the palm of your hand. So if you need to pull it, the stun is right on the edge of it. So it's got the little prongs, connectors right there on the edge of it, where it looks like a real ring. No one would know that it's not a real ring unless you were to say something. Of course, always the element of surprise, keeping our lips closed, teaching our college students, teaching them not to go to school and tell everybody, hey, I got a stun gun. If somebody mess with me, I'm just going to stun the mess out of them. No, none of that. None of that. You don't tell anybody what you have. As far as everybody knows, it's just a regular little ring. It's just a little product, or it's just a regular little flashlight. Nobody needs to know what it is. The less people who know what you have, the better chances of being personally protected. Safe and easy to use because it does have a rubberized finish. It has the non-slip grip. It maximizes your grasp and your accuracy on it and prevents accidental stun. Easily turn it off when it's not in use. And they try to make sure they instill everything possible, putting everything possible, like the safety features on it, so that we stay as personally protected safely as possible. So carry it on your neck so you can run with that. You can run with that because right in the palm of your hand is real light. If something happens, somebody comes out and grabs you, like this one lady that was grabbed, she was running. This is in Florida, I think it was, not too long ago. And they dragged her into the deep into the bushes. Around this way is what they gather. And that's the way a lot of people grabbed, around their neck, around from behind, the surprise attack. You have something that's already in your palm of your hand. You teach your college student to keep this, no matter where they're going. Keep it in the palm of their hand, especially if they're by themselves. Keep it in the palm of their hands. Not, oh, I'll get it. I'll know if somebody's coming. I'll see somebody coming. No, it doesn't matter whether you see them coming or not. You keep it in the palm of your hand. And if you are surprised, you have it. That stun, you have it right in your palm. So you need to put it back on their neck or in their eye or in their face or in their nose. And I'm not telling you to put this in anybody's eyes. I'm saying you do what you need to do and teach your college student to do what they need to do to stay personally protected at all costs. Ideal for runners, very convenient, high voltage, a powerful 0.34 microcoulomb stun. Awesome. Safe, easy to use. Mace brand's been around for a long time. And we have the U-Guard again with a different combination. The UGAR Security Products Pepper Spray. It is the keychain. Again, can't get around these keychains. We have to, our college students, they all have keys to their dorm room or to their apartment. And some of them have cars. So they have keys. So they can always have pepper spray on their key ring. Or like the little guy, stun gun, small stun guns. I have a whole bunch of them. Some of them in the stream are keychain stun guns. And I'm going to be having stun guns and personal protection products all week long so that you can choose whatever is best for your college student and get one for yourself while you're at it. You might as well get both. Work on it together, be personally protected. So that when you tell them or you ask them, hey, you're keeping your ring on your finger at all times when you're walking by yourself, right? And they say, yes, mom, yes, dad, yes, aunt. Then you can say, great, I am too. And hey, you can encourage me too. That's what you tell them. You encourage me too. That's what I used to do with my daughter with certain things. I say, you encourage me too, sweetheart. I need encouragement because we're all in this together. We're all in this race together to keep personally protected and keep our young ones personally protected. Okay, this is the best small stun gun for our security products. It does have the keychain as well, and you can see the probes over there. It comes in several different colors, several different styles. Tonight we're talking about pink. And oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. This is a good discount. Let's call this a college discount. 29% off. 29%. Grab one of these. They come in gray carbon fiber. That's a nice one. That's really, really sleek looking. Comes in blue, teal, black, pink, as you see in stream, and purple. It's also got that UV identifying dye, the CS pepper spray, the OC pepper spray. Nice formulation. Yeah. 12 feet. One burst shoots up to 1 second. Quick burst shoots up to 12 feet and will stop an attacker in their tracks again. Wow. Nice combination. And the exclusive Life Defend lifetime warranty. I really love this, and I think that this is fantastic, guys, that they give a lifetime warranty. And when they say lifetime warranty, they're not just saying that when it goes out. They're saying when it goes out, you send it in and they ship you a new one. Okay, when it expires. And that's one thing that I love about being able to share about these things. Because a lot of people don't know that pepper spray can expire. When it expires, it loses its power, which means you have it and you go to spray it thinking that it's okay because you've never used it before, and it has zero effect, and it's because it's expired. So make sure, take advantage of this. Get this UGAR 3D maximum strength plus the stun gun with it for 29% off and have it for life. Can't beat that. I don't think that's going to be around forever. But you can have pepper spray forever. For the rest of your life. And here we have another Guard Dog Hornet. Wait a minute. That's supposed to be pink. Why isn't that pink? How did I get a black one in here? The 120 decibel alarm and LED flashlight. What, 120? I thought I only had 140 decibels in here. I'm slipping a little bit. Okay, this has a nice percentage on it. You get to save some money today. Nice 11% on it. World's smallest stun gun. They say Hornet. Hornet is convinced that they're the smallest, but I don't know. Little guy says it's the smallest, I think. I'm not sure. Little guy says it's pretty little, and it is pretty small. 120 decibel personal alarm immediately calls for attention and scares away the attacker. So it's got the 3 beautiful, powerful LEDs that give you the opportune lighting. It's rechargeable, so you never have to worry about batteries again because it's got the convenient USB charging on it. And it has the rubberized non-slip body, and it is a keychain. We want to get them keychain things, at least one. That is why in the thumbnail it says college must-haves, things that college students must have. And they must have a personal protection product that goes on a key ring. I'm telling you, listen to me. Listen to what I am saying. Your college student, any college student, needs to have some type of personal protection. It is a must-have, must-have, must-have. They need that more than they need lunch every day. They need to have something that is going to keep them personally protected. With everything that's going on in our world, everything that's going on with our country, the desperation of people everywhere. I mean, we have people jumping over banisters to grab 11-year-olds, trying to drag them to their cars, all kinds of crazy things that are happening. If they're going to do that, a total stranger do that when people are all present, imagine what they're going to do to a college student that's walking all by themselves. At least they have an opportunity when having a personal protection product to keep themselves as safe as possible. And you have the comfort of knowing that your loved one at least has something that they can use. Now, not everything prevents every attack at every time in every place, but it's better to have than not to have. And we have the mini keychain stun gun slider. Johnny Kong! What's happening, Johnny Kong? I hope everything's well with you, Johnny Kong, this evening. How are you doing out there with your personal protection, Johnny Kong? And if you notice, I saw the message instantly. Here, I'm glad you're fine. Thank you so much for popping in this evening. Did you win the duck race by any chance? And here we have the mini keychain stun gun. The mini keychain stun gun slider pepper spray is a non-lethal weapon, as is everything in this stream. Non-lethal for women, men, grown-ups, children, elderly, you name it. The high volt rechargeable USB pocket taser. All you do is put that little thing up that looks like putting a USB in something, and that is an actual that activates the stun to get that stun ready. You save a nice 7% on this one today, and it has in 3 colors. Also has blue and it has black, but this one is pink because we're on pink tonight. This is the pink stream tonight. You also have the U-Guard pepper spray with it, so it gives you the combination. Also has the LED flashlight. So this, you get the pepper spray, you get the stun gun. The stun gun has the LED flashlight in it for your personal protection. Again, using that as needed, it can temporarily blind the attacker, temporarily just put them out of commission, just temporarily to give them that extra second that your loved one needs to get away, to scream, to run, to pick up the nearest whatever, or grab the nearest something or other out of their purse that they really didn't want to use. It gives that extra second, and that extra fraction of a second. That extra fraction of a second can make all the difference in the world. And that is the great thing about having a flashlight. Combined with the stun gun and the extra protection of the pepper spray. And it's the police grade pepper spray, one of the strongest formulas available. One quick burst, again, shoots up to 12 feet. The pepper spray is a 0.5 ounce can with the OC maximum strength. Oleoresin capsicum. 3-in-1 tear gas. Yes, love it. And as you see, if you look over, if you scroll over it, it does fit on your keychain, your key ring. Having it right there at your fingertips. Having your college student have that protection with them no matter where they are, where they go. They have this protection with them at all times. They take the keychain. That's another good thing I like about that. I used to teach in some of my safety classes. You have your keys with you, and you have this personal protection device with you. So when you're getting into your car or coming into your front door, when your loved one, your college student, is coming into their dorm room or getting in or out of their car, what's the first thing they do? You're getting out of your car, you take your keys out of the car starter. You take them out of the starter. You have that pepper spray or that stun gun right there with you. And again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, you're practicing with it. You're using your hand. You know your keys are on the key ring. You know you have your little pepper spray or your stun gun on the key ring. Holding your keys, but you have this in a tactical position to be able to be prepared at any given moment. How to use it. Learning how to use your fingers to maneuver it if you need it. Get it in position. Learn how to flip them upside down, flip it around. You know, if you need to grab it and just whap it across somebody's. I'm getting too deep into this. I'm talking about back to the pepper spray. Just having it on your keys. I get excited about this. I get excited about personal protection and knowing that our people are being protected. That these young ones, our college students, our teenagers are being protected in those vulnerable years of their life. Keychain, pepper spray, keychain, stun guns are a must-have for all college students. Johnny Kong says, we had to be careful. Oh, wait a minute. Johnny Kong says, I'm fine. Nope. Wow, look, other fashion streams. Someone asked landline. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by the someone asked landline. Huh? Okay, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that one. We had to be careful. Now, I do understand being careful. Yes, please be careful, Johnny Kong. Okay, this one is non-flammable, non-toxic. Okay, a lot of pepper sprays are very flammable and very toxic. This is laboratory tested, made in the USA, and it causes no permanent injuries. Quick response, one-hand operation, and if you scroll over the slider as well, the slider stun gun, you'll see that it is only 3 3/4 inches. 3 3/4 inches long and 1 inch wide. Great for walking, running, or jogging, keeping with you at all times. Again, it goes in your key ring. It's a small thing with a lot of mighty protection and can help somebody at any given time. It has 10 million volts, law enforcement strength, and the slider slides down to conceal the probe. So you would never know that it was actually probed because it looks like a USB. It's called the slider, but it looks like a large USB. Oh, okay, got you. I understand that now. Johnny Kong, got you completely. Thank you for being careful. Wow. This is the 10 million volt stun gun tactical flashlight. It's compact. It has those sharp prongs. Let me see. Does this have sharp prongs? No, this one doesn't have sharp prongs. Let me see. Nope, that one's not like this one. That one is more like, nope, not like that one either. Okay, it's compact, has a sharp prongs, has a power at least as high as any other competitor. It's got the wrist strap on it, little wrist strap, rechargeable cord included. These rechargeable cords are usually pretty small, pretty nice. Simply take it, goes into, if they have the strap, most of them just goes right into the bottom, just plugs right in, just like that, plugged up into the wall, recharge it. And the 3-mode flashlight, so the high, the low, and the strobe. I think, does this one have a high? Let me see. Okay, so like this one, it's got the low, then it's got the high, that may be low, and then it's got the strobe. So that's what this one right here has: the high, the low, and the strobe on it. The strobe is always good because if you need to grab attention, that grabs it really quickly, because people are like, normally people don't walk around just looking for something with a strobe light. So this one draws extra attention for people that are looking from far away, because they're like, wait a minute, why is that strobe light going on? They're more likely to call the police and get help out to that direction if there's a strobe light, or some of them just go out and look themselves like, what's going on there? Why is there a strobe light going on? And we have another super cute pepper spray. This Cooper soup. This super cute pepper spray. The first one came with a different type of stun gun. Now this one has another stun gun, but it's a different type. This one has the lipstick stun gun. That's Cooper. I keep saying Cooper soup. Cooper soup. What is a Cooper soup? Okay, super cute pepper spray and lipstick stun gun kit. It comes in several different colors. It comes in the black. It comes in you can have a combination, the pepper spray with the pink, and then the stun gun in the black. Or you can have the opposite, or you have both pink. Powerful self-defense tools, complete, because it has both the pepper spray and the stun gun, and it's super cute. Maximum stealth. You'd never, ever know. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Really? You would never know that this is either one of these or personal defense products. Never. Can always be ready, because one element of surprise, no one's going to know what it is. You can clip it to your purse, your backpack, or your keys, which is highly recommended for college students. Safety for running, joggers, nurses, all kinds of people, and a safety that you can trust, because they have kept over 1 million girls safe and cute. That what? No, they couldn't have done it since 2022, because it's only 2021 right now. So that must be a typographical error. So maybe they mean 19. No, maybe they mean 2002. Maybe. But either way, it's super cute. And it's a nice professional grade. Has the UV dye. Remember what I said about the UV dye earlier? Yep. See? UV dye. You still see that? Wait a minute. Let me see here. I gotta make sure I can. There. Up on my hand, if you see, still clear as day. See those right there? A happy face shines up, because still got the happy face and still everything on, because that's going to be on there till tomorrow, or even longer than that, because it's permanent dye. So it's got the UV dye that stays on the attacker. It stains the attacker for the police to get them. And remember, as they're running, you sprayed all that UV dye all over them. So they're like snotting and snorting and snooting and sniffling because they can't help it. This is automatic when you get pepper spray all in your face like that. And it has the dye. So the dye, they're not, once you spray them, they're not going to just be able to go like that. They're not just going to be able to, the dye is going to be everywhere. So it's going to leave traces. It's going to leave a trail wherever they go. They've already gotten it all over their hands. So whatever they touch, and it's just so pretty easy, or a lot easier to find them because you sprayed them with the UV dye. So try to get something with UV dye in it, like this product right here, to help prevent other people, because it's on college. These are college students we're talking about. Keeping safe, keeping them personally protected, and empowering our college students with personal protection. And once they spray that spray on somebody, they're going to help protect other people in the process. Respond to the threat with a concealed compact charge. Always be ready. Use this again as a bonding thing with you and your family. Your college students, call them. If you have more than one, call everybody together and say, "Come on, guys, let's work on our personal protection. Let me make sure. Let mommy make sure that you're okay. Give mommy the security of knowing that you know how to use this stuff, or daddy, or aunt, uncle, whatever the case may be." And let me see. Johnny Collins says, "I am on NYS. Sadly, you can't." Oh no! Oh no! You know, maybe that law changed. Maybe people will lobby. Maybe enough people will lobby Johnny Kong and change the laws. Maybe that'll happen for your state. Okay, let's see. The next product. We talked a little bit about the lipstick earlier. The lipstick with the 3 million volt stun gun with flashlight, pink. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one because we did talk about it a little bit earlier in the stream. For those of you who are new, this is the lipstick stun gun. It has a very, very loud sound. So that sound will make a huge difference and just startle the person for a minute. Remember, it's all about that element of surprise and startling them, getting them away, getting them off of you, getting to safety, keeping that college student protected, and empowering them by having some type of personal protection device in their hand, on their possession at all times. This one is not, I had this one. It is not the size of a tiny little lipstick like we normally know lipstick. This is more of the size of a smaller perfume than it is lipstick, just an extra note. But it does have the 3 million volts in this one. It's a nice little thing to carry. Keeping personally protected. And the Foxfin Sting Tactical Heavy Duty. Let me see, that one is more like, is this one more like that one? Let me see, 1, 2. Yeah, that one's more like, I think, yeah, as far as the end of it, it's more looking like this as far as the end. And you can see the prongs. If you look very carefully, you see the prongs like right here. And that's what that looks like. So they're concealed. The prongs are actually concealed. If you didn't know they were there, if you did not know they were there, then you would not know that they're there. And this one is a bright LED flashlight. It's got 380 lumen strobe mode. So it's a very, very powerful light. It's very, very bright light. You can use it for distress. So if you're a college student, again, teaching them these things because they don't know. They just don't automatically know these things. So we can't just put it in their hand and say, okay, now you're personally protected. Go conquer the world. No, they need to be shown exactly what they do and go through the directions with them. Because remember, college students feel like they know everything. Like teenagers, they feel like they know everything. And we have to help them to understand they're very smart, but they, could use some extra help with education once in a while. The pain is intolerable. That is the Foxfin. Now the Diamondback does have, oh, let me move on over to the Diamondback. The Diamondback does have a rechargeable, high voltage self-defense pocket-sized stun gun. It has the holster that comes with it. Let me see, do I have a holster? No. Has the Sure Grip finish. And, oh nice, it has a survival whistle. It's also rechargeable and has the safety pin. We talked a little bit about the safety pin earlier. I mentioned that earlier and described the safety pin when I showed this little thing right here. So for those of you who are just now coming into the stream, make sure you go back and watch the replay of the stream. And I spoke a little bit about the safety pin for this one. The whistle is nice. That whistles are always good. If it doesn't have an alarm, at least it has a whistle, and the whistles can be pretty loud and they can be used very, very, very effectively and get that attention that you need, especially if you're in a situation where you're being attacked. Okay, this is one of my favorites for anyone, period, but especially college students, especially people that run along trails, that run in the woods, that run in remote or secluded areas, like maybe the beach front behind. I used to walk a lot and still do when I travel, walk a lot on the beach front. There are areas that are just, that we think are safe, but you just never know who's hiding in those areas and who has bad motives and ulterior motives, waiting for that, just that one person that is all by themselves. And that's what this is for. So I'm going to click on this one. There's one by Pledgium and there's also one by Sabre. The one by Pledgium right here is the 5-in-1 alert contacts with free location text and phone calls, alarm, strobe light, 4-year battery life. Yes, love it. Okay, this one alerts your contacts with real automatic phone calls and text messages showing your exact location on a map. So it gives that person the text and shows them exactly where you are anytime this spray is deployed. Just the fact that it was deployed is going to send those notifications out. So everyone on the contacts are going to know exactly where your college student is and get there ASAP, because it only will go out if the spray has been deployed, and your college student is only going to deploy it if they know there's no other option. If there's no other way around, they're not going to pull out just to play and say, oh, I think I'm just going to play and spray some air or spray my friends. No, they're going to know this is a very serious thing, that it's a life or death type situation, and that they need help and they need it now. That is so cool about this. This is technology. Got to love it. 1 minute setup, the most advanced pepper spray on the market. You will be amazed at how easy Pledgium Smart Pepper Spray is to use. Connect it to your phone, add your emergency contacts, and boom, it is on and ready, and your person is personally protected. See, I like the way it even says on this front, on the thumbnail, it gives an idea. Help, it's Jane Doe, and I'm in danger. I fired my Pledgium Smart Pepper Spray, and I am here. That's nice. Every college student should have one of these. If they go running, if they go anywhere, even in college at night, imagine spraying that and then having it in the car. It's just gonna know right then and there. I mean, it's gonna know exactly where the person is. 130 degree decibel. I mean, oh gosh, 130 decibels. Oh, just thinking about it again, it just hurts my ears just thinking about it. To attract attention, has the strobe light. You saw on my flashlight how I did the strobe light. It has the strobe light on this. It's got everything in one. So I love this, the 5-in-1 alerts contact with the free location text and the phone calls and the alarm and the strobe light and the 4-year battery life. What? Wait a minute. What's this? Get a new for free. Wait, we have to take a look at this. Pledgium's unique lifetime guarantee gives you a new unit for free if you have to use it in a life-threatening situation. If you're not drinking your water, please drink your water. Water does body good. It makes you feel good, and it makes your body function a lot better than not having the proper water that you need. One button triggers all. See, I get excited about this. I get so excited about this because our young people, we need to make sure that our college students are personally protected. This week, they're going away. They're going away. They're growing up. They're out of the house. They're out of the nest. Like it, some of us really, really like it, or not. Some of us are just heartbroken. Either way, we want them to be protected. And with this amazing 5-in-1 pepper spray from Pleasure. Wow, these alarms are 140 decibels. I love that. I put these in here intentionally because they are some of the loudest, the absolute loudest keychain alarms on the planet. So we have the Pledgem Smart Pepper Spray. Then we have the Saber Smart Pepper Spray right next to it, or right after it in the live stream. So you be the judge of which one you want your loved one to have. But they need to have one. So make sure you get them one. Keep them protected. To know right there, because you can be one of those contacts no matter where you are in the world. In the world. That's some serious smart pepper spray. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I get excited about personal protection. Okay, the alarm. Let's hit these alarms so we can call it a night. Or morning, wherever you are. You may be somewhere in this morning time. Okay, 140 decibels. Okay, guys, we have to just remember, I'm going to say this, and I want to be crystal clear, unmistakably crystal clear about this. Our world is changing. Times are different. It's not what it used to be. College students can no longer walk the freedom that they used to have, being long trails out in the middle of the night, in the middle of the morning, wee hours all the time, and keeping safe. We have to be personally protected. Our college students need to have a personal protection device on them at all times, even if it's something small on their keychain. We want to know that they are safe. They need the encouragement and they need to be empowered knowing that they have something that can keep them personally protected, because it's having it and not needing it that's so far better than to need it and to not have it. And these are such small sacrifices, just a couple of dollars to put some serious things in their hand for their personal protection. Okay, on to the 140 decibel alarm. We're going to start with the Iolan Store 140 decibel personal safety alarm 2-pack with LED light for kids, night workers, elderly. It has the SOS alarm and it has the emergency color, the blue or the black. It also has the little holding strap on it, and it's 140 decibels. Oh my God. If you've never heard 140 decibels in your ear, don't ever do it. Put it at get somebody that has some ear muffs, or you put some ear muffs on it and just try it with the ear muffs on, like ear protection, not just muffs, protection, because it can do some serious damage to your ears. You can put them on the backpack, the belt loops, the suitcases, the key strap, but we're not talking about putting it on those things. We're talking about personal protection for your college students, putting them on their key chain so they can have them at all times. It's also got the LED light for night lighting when they need it, whether or not it's going to their door, to get into their door at their dorm in the middle of the night, or getting into their car in the middle of the night. It comes in black and blue and unconditional money back guarantee if you're not satisfied. That is number 1 in the live stream for the 140 decibel alarm. Here is number 2 in the live stream for the 140 decibel alarm. It has the same thing. It's from the same store, and it looks just about the same. It is a security horn and siren. It has the LED light, which can also be used for night lighting as well. It's portable. It's a great gift. It has the SOS on it, or works as an SOS alarm. Again, it's also got the money back guarantee. Put it on their keychain. So you have the other thing. This is kind of just a little ad thing. This is like super, super, super low budget to just have that personal protection. For the amount of money that this is, the price that this is something, okay? And something is better than nothing. And this is way better than nothing because it's 140 decibels. Gosh, this is so loud. You need to hear that. And then you'll know what I'm talking about once you hear 140 decibel alarm. That is like that's like a house siren. Serious alarm. And to put it on their keychain, putting it on their keychain, knowing that your college student is protected at all times. Anywhere they have their keys, they have their alarm. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And the third 140 decibel alarm. I got you 140 decibel alarm because I want your college student to have the highest amount of protection. If they turn this alarm on and need to throw it, if they turn it and drop it, if they have it and they're in a critical situation and they know the person may try to stomp on it or tear the alarm up, throw it. At least it's in range where everyone is going to hear that alarm and possibly come to the aid of your loved one. Or that bad guy is just going to go away. Or, they can get the alarm and stuff it, drop it down the shirt and keep fighting, and it's going to be harder for the person to try to get the alarm away. All kinds of things. It's just being safe, being personally protected and being safe. And here, look at this. Look, see, the security lady's got your back tonight. She wants, if you are a college student and you are watching this stream, your friend, the security lady, wants you to be safe and personally protected. Grab one of these alarms so that you have something that makes noise whenever you need it in the palm of your hand. And you put it on your keychain as soon as you get it. Tell your mom or dad you want to use their Amazon Prime. Or get your own Amazon Prime. The 4-pack. The 4-pack. 4-pack. 4 140 decibel safe sound personal security alarm keychains. Now there's really no excuse. I mean, look at the price that you're paying for this and when you get the 4-pack. No excuses here, guys. None. Super, super loud. You can give it to 4 different people. You can put one on the keychain and one on the backpack. Give some double protection. Turn it into 280 decibel. No, won't do that, but it'd be awful loud because you'll have 2 of them. And that's some serious stuff. Johnny Kong says, good night, security lady. Oh, Johnny Kong. Kisses to you, my friend. Good night to you as well. I'm just about to close it out. And the wristlet safety, guys. So you have a couple of things on here you can get as a gift to give that loved one, that college student, the special gift. It's got the little fuzz ball on it. And that fuzz ball it's not like my little fuzz ball. Rabbit ball, rabbit tail, squirrel tail, kangaroo tail. This one's just for looks, but it does have a couple of other personal protection devices on it. It has the alarm. Let me see if that 140 decibels. Yep. Ooh. It's got 140 decibels. It's got the little fuzz ball. It's got the can opener, and it also can be used as a little tiny jab tool if practicing with it. Then it's got the Kubotan on it as well. sanitizer. So it's got a nice little thing here to get any college student to carry around with them. And it's got a nice little percentage of discount off. This has been a wonderful, wonderful stream. I am glad that you are here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. If you're not following, you need to hover over the screen, click that follow button right up there, like on my right-hand side, on your left-hand side, but you have to hover over the screen to see it. Follow me, you'll get notified next time I'm coming live. I'm going to be speaking all week about things that kids can take to college and adults can use in college as well to keep personally protected. Kisses. Hugs. And much love to you, from my heart to yours tonight.